Good day, good day, good day, good day. Who's out there with me? Good day. How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully everybody's fine on this marvelous Monday. Good day, good day, good day. Thank y'all for joining me as I go live. I am currently live. I see one person on board. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. How you doing? Okay, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Kenny B, peace, man. X-Man, I can't pronounce your name fully, so that's why I say X-Man. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. This is Brian Glaze Gibbs going live. Okay. First of all, today is October 19, 2020. What I like to do is I just drop a piece on my man King George. George, you know what I'm saying? Davis, hell of a guy. Up for debate, my brother. One love, baby. Thanks for joining in. As I was saying, I did a piece for George. George is like an older brother. He's like a mentor. I call him King George, man. Like, Jay-Z was talking about, with black folks, I'm saying, period, what to do with your money. George was like the Guy Fisher of Brooklyn. Like, back then, that's all he was doing, man. He opened up an elegant club, Cat Paradise in Brooklyn. A hell of a club, man. Chris, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining in, man. And what I'm just trying to say is, like, when he opened up that club in the heart of Brooklyn, I'm talking about Gunsmoke, where any and everything goes. Here it is, like, he was able to get people from all walk of life inside that club. James Sanders, how you doing, man? How you doing? And even though he was able, up for debate, brother. Thank you, man. I got to check out that piece, man. Somebody been telling me about that shit. I heard the anger of my man, Donovan, what's his name? Damn, Donovan Singh. His voice, man. I heard that. I heard it. But anyway, right now, George was able to open up a nightclub, an elegant nightclub in Brooklyn, the heart of Brooklyn, doing Gunsmoke when everything was going, when New York City was at its most highest, crime rate, murder rate. And right now he was able to get everybody to understand, guess what? That club was off limit. No drugs, no violence, no anything. You ever hung down in D.C.? I was in and out of D.C., man. I was in and out of D.C. X, man, how you doing? How you feel about the gun law, Glaze? Listen, man, in all honesty, that's why you're trying to put pieces out there. Hey, my man from Santa 8012. Hey, thank you. Shout out. Hey, everybody, my man, what up? 7Hug, whatever. Hey, thank you for joining in all the way from Australia. What's up, Glaze? Respect. Hey, listen, hit that like button, people. Subscribe to my channel. Share my channel. Let people know about my channel. Daryl Bowen, I'm surprised this isn't more story about King George. King George was the man. But anyway, listen, like I was saying, one thing about George was able to get something started. He's able to open up an establishment, a nightclub. I'm talking about right now. And I was surprised because in that neck of the wood, you go places. And, the first time I went there, I was surprised. I was amazed as far as like how he had it hooked up. Him and his people. Hit that like button, everybody. Everybody hit that like button and subscribe. Please hit that like button. But anyway, like I was saying, he had that place hooked up. And like I said right now, when you come off the street of Fulton and Albany, anybody familiar with that area know saying, okay, cool. It can be rough. But here it is, as you enter into that building and you going up those stairs, it was a narrow staircase. And as you go into that stairs and that floor, that whole floor opened up. The dance floor, the bar, the private office, the different section. Man, like I told you, man, that place was unbelievable. It was more or less like Studio 54. It was more or less like Red Parrot. It's more or less like Aldo Elegant nightclub all in one, but in Brooklyn. And here it is. He got everybody to understand, guess what? There was no crime. Everybody, Samuel Brown, I couldn't catch your message. African Blade, what's up? It was no crime. It was everybody was there to have a good time. I don't care who got beef. If you go into that club, guess what? And you see your enemy there, they was off limit. That was rare. They was off limit. They was not to be touched, which was powerful because once again, like I said, I got into one situation and that one situation, a couple of situations, but that one situation when the guy bumped into me as I'm going out. And to me, like I said right now, there's a few things I thought about, as I put my hand on my 45, the few things I thought about, damn, okay, cool. Right now is my heart racing. I'm going to get this guy because I felt disrespect. People, Regardless of what, man, we're better than that. Here it is, somebody bumping into you, you felt disrespect. That's not life. That's not what life is all about. But anyway, right now was I allow my emotion to supersede my intellect. And as I went to grab my 45 and to get this guy, and then it dawned on me, you know what I'm saying, right now, where it's first of all, was it an accident? Second of all, do this guy know who I was? And third of all, right now, where it's like, like this was Mad Max. This was George Place. And guess what? Damn, it was off limit. Samuel Brown, TGE, Super Chat is always open. Hey, man, yeah, exactly. Listen, thank you, Up for Debate. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Up for Debate, anybody haven't subscribed to this channel, check it out, man. Like, how I met that brother, man, unbelievable. His storyline and the realness and the passion that he put into his story, unbelievable. African Blade, listen, okay. But anyway, like I was telling you, man, you see your enemy in a club and you got the drop on them, but yet and still you don't get them. But like I said, as that guy bumped into me, and as I'm sitting back thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it, the commitment, the vow to George, you know what I'm saying, King George, you know what I'm saying, Mad Max, you know what? Left it alone. And even right now, if you listen to that story that I put up today, guess what? A few, you know what I'm saying, hours later, that same individual that bumped into me wound up dead. Because what happened was, I didn't know it. I didn't even know the individual. His name was Trini. I didn't even know it. Yes, I do have a Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. It's going to be in the description box. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, it's $sign BGG official. You know what I'm saying? Dollar bill sign BGG official. Listen, anybody that want to donate to my cause, anybody want to donate to improving this channel, donate. You know what? Like I said right now, is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a platform. I'm trying to get my message out there, letting the young folks know that crime does not pay, letting people understand everything I went through. I was out there front and I allowed myself to become something that I wasn't. You know what? To me, I wasn't, I became Brian Glaze Gibbs. I became Glaze from the age of 14 to 24. And guess what? You know what? Crime doesn't pay. Anybody. I lost 15 years out of my life that I cannot get back. Guess what? And you know what? I'm sorry. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying about George. George had an establishment. Like I said, when I had my hand on my gun, I wanted to get the guy that got named Trini. But yet and still, you know what I thought about it? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Period. Here it is right now. Was it an accident? 2, you know what I'm saying? Do this guy know who I am? 3, the vow that we all made to George. You know what I'm saying? Right now, no violence, no disrespect. No anything at that club, man. No anything. That's what it's all about. And once again, once you make that commitment, it's like the same thing you making a commitment in a marriage, in a relationship. You know what? Be committed. Be true to your wife. Be true to yourself. Right now, don't be misled or tempted into doing the things that you're going to live to regret. That's it. But anyway, like I said right now, shout out to my man, George. George Davis, aka Maz Mac, aka Juice. I'm saying hell of a guy. Like I said right now is when Jay-Z made that 444, you know what I'm saying right now is, you know what I'm saying, here it is, buy up the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Here it is right now. People killing each other by property that their mama renting. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is take your money and buy up the neighborhood. Back then, that's what King George did. He bought up the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Period. Okay, I seen you drop. Yeah, okay, listen, y'all. Listen, I drop a link on the BGG t-shirt, sweatshirt. It's different things out there on Teespring. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Support, all black. Support. But anyway, right now is shout out to my man, George, Mad Max, Juice, Davis. Hey, rest in peace, man. Like I told you right now, you was one of a kind. I learned a lot from you. You are missed daily. And just like right now is, man, like it's like I appreciate the fact that you took the time. Whatever you seen in me, you took the time to put me under your wing. You took the time to put me on your wing and teach me and so many other individuals that was willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? That was willing to listen to the advice that you would share. And guess what? You know what? I didn't follow probably like 75% of the advice that you gave me, but right now I did follow 25%, man. So once again, like I said right now, with salute, rest in peace. May your soul rest in peace and your spirit be lifted. October 19 is my man, King George. You know what I'm saying? George Davis, Juice, aka Mad Max birthday, man. One love, my brother. Okay, getting back to the topic. I sent out a message earlier in regards to what I was going to be talking about tonight. And that was, you know what I'm saying, about this piece right here. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Okay, what it say is live streaming, BGG. You know what I'm saying? He was innocent. Okay, it was a guy. His name is Perry Bellamy. This man got arrested in 1985. And when he got arrested in 1985, he got arrested for Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols' parole officer murder. This is the guy right here in the tux, Bryant Rooney. Okay, this is him right here. I guess like right now it's probably on his wedding day. So here it is. Perry got arrested for that. And Perry went away and he did 35 years. Sit back and think about it. 35 years. So that was 1985. He just got out September 30th, less than a month ago, for something, a crime he didn't do. So even right now, when you sit back, I remember that case. I wasn't down with Cat at the time. You know, I was into my own little thing. I didn't even know Cat at the time of this murder or whatever. But if you look at it and you sit back and you think about it, like, hold up, wait a minute. Even right now, being a young, criminal-minded knucklehead back then, when I heard about, you know what I'm saying, parole officer getting killed and that Fat Cat was behind it, you know, you saying to yourself, man, these guys in a world of trouble. What the hell are they thinking? Because once again, we came up in an environment that you learn or whatever. You know what? Regardless of what, don't get me wrong. Law enforcement is supposed to be off duty. Like that's off. You don't supposed to hit law enforcement agents because they're gonna bring down the heat. Regardless, it's gonna destroy the whole fraction of the organization. So it's a do's and a don't. But yet and still that happened. And to me, as time went on, you know what? Perry got picked up for that. And when he got picked up for it, I guess, you know, he wound up implicating himself. Say he know who did it, he was there, and he saw who pulled the trigger. So by the fact that he's saying he was there, he made implication that guess what? He had something to do with Bryant Rooney being dead. And here it is, years later, come to find out that he didn't have anything to do with it. Sit back and think about it. I'm kind of confused about that. You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm really confused about that. How in the hell this man can do 35 years for a crime that he didn't do? And how did people even let it go on that long or whatever? You know, here it is. This is from the New York Post. Okay. New York Parole Board released convict who, you know what I'm saying, set up parole officer murder. Okay. New York Parole Officer Board released convict who set up parole officer murder. So even with that being said, okay, the felon convicted for setting up the 1985 murder of state parole officer Bryant Rooney has been released on parole after a hearing in which the convict defiantly denied committing the crime according to his transcript obtained by the New York Post. Okay? Now, I had absolutely, this is his word, okay? This is his word. I had absolutely nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, this crime. And I'm sorry for what happened to the family of Officer Bryant Rooney. But I play no role in taking his life or participate in taking his life. Inmate Perry Bellamy claimed during the August 18th parole hearing at Great Meadow Correctional Facility that preceded his September 30th release date. Sit back and think about it. Look what this man is saying. I am not the man that was involved. I am not the man that did this crime, added Bellamy, 59, who vowed to be a better man. Okay, sit back and think about it. Once again, he placed himself in a predicament, in a situation, saying that he was there. You know what I'm saying? When the parole officer was killed, he was there. He made a video confession to the NYPD. Okay, was he coerced? Okay, did they, you know, right now, did they beat it out of him? You know what I'm saying? Help me to understand what happened at that point. Why would this man put himself, like anybody in their rightful state of mind? And guess what? This was not his first offense. Perry did a state bid. He did time. So he know better than that. So tell me what would have put anybody in their rightful state of mind to put themselves down at the scene of a murder that he was involved in? That don't make no sense to me. I don't quite understand that. Wow, I lost it. Still there. I'm still live. I'm still a capital offense murder. A murder in any other state could have got a fine killing one of let them go. How the hell you let them do that straight in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Bellamy, Bellamy deemed as associate of a famous drug lord, Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, was convicted of luring Rooney to meet him near Baisley Park in South Jamaica by claiming to have information about one of his cases in exchange for $5,000 in blood money. $5,000. Sit back and think about it. $5,000. If you take $5,000 and divide it in 35 years, I'm saying, damn, how much is that? Okay, cool. Take $35,000 and divide it in 30, oh, you know what I'm saying, 5 years. Man, that was nothing. But then you sit back and you think about it. Okay, if that was the case, Fat Cat was worth millions. You know what I'm saying? So even right now, that should have threw a red flag up in the first place. Why would Cat pay somebody $5,000, to have or be involved in a parole officer murder? And when you're worth million, who the fuck gonna keep their mouth shut for $5,000? This man did 35 years, $5,000, admitting saying that he had something to do with a crime that he didn't have nothing to do. Okay, even right now, like I say, Bellamy Deem, associate and famous drug lord Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, was convicted of alluring to meet him near Baisley Park in South Jamaica by claiming to have information about one of his cases in exchange for 5 G's, 5 stack, okay, in blood money. There's a hit squad acting on Nichols' order, pull up alongside Rooney car and open fire, killing him with 5 shots. Okay, sit back and think about it. Look what he's saying. Bellamy was sentenced to 15 years to life after being convicted of second-degree murder and gun possession. So, okay, the case happened in 85, okay, 90, 2000, okay? 15 years is 2000 from 1985. So he should have been released in 2000, but he wasn't. The bottom line is he wasn't released, you know what I'm saying, period, until 20 years later for a total of 35 years. For what? For something he didn't do, okay? When you sit back and you look at it, during a hearing conducted by Parole Officer Commissioner Otis Cruz and Michael Corley, Bellamy denied he was a member of Lorenzo's drug crew, explaining they would have never let him live. This is what Bellamy's saying. If he was a member of Lorenzo Nichols' Fat Cat crew, they would have never let him live. Now, that to me is strange because honestly, even before I got down with that, when me and Pappy was together, Pappy say that, everybody know that Perry was known because he got somebody else convicted by cooperating and snitching on him. So, okay, even right now, this is Perry way. There is no way in the world that people can label you as a snitch, but yet use you to be part of this and then let you live. So don't happen, Bellamy 59 say during his hearing. Okay? Former parole officer chairman Bob Dennison, who met Bellamy in prison about his case a few years ago, believed the inmate claimed that he wasn't accomplished in Officer Rooney murder. He said Bellamy took the fall for being the setup man because he felt he would be safer in prison than out on the street, and he didn't expect to do much time. The U.S. Attorney Office, the feds, wrote a letter indicating Bellamy was not involved in the murder based on interviews with drug dealer it prosecuted, he added, okay? He bought 30-something years on himself. He lied, Dennison said. Bellamy wanted to get off the street. They killed his father, okay? Now, they killed his father, Dennison said, of the Lorenzo drug crew, assassinated Bellamy's father. Okay, in this article, it said it happened in a barbershop when it was in a laundromat. So they made a boo-boo there. But right now, listen, folks. First of all, like I say, crime. Crime doesn't pay. Look at this shit. This man went away from 1985, you know what I'm saying, to 2020. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because of what? What the hell happened? What the hell went wrong? Look at this. Even in this article, the U.S. attorney who they broke that case wide open because of Ruffin, because of Jeff Ruff. Jeffrey Ruffin, who's supposed to be Pappy brother, is the one that helped them, broke that case open. And this is what he told him. He told him step by step who all was involved, who did what. Joan Allen, thank you for checking in. Who did what? Jeffrey Ruffin, Ruff. That's what he did. He broke it open for them. So when they start arresting everybody and everybody start talking and saying what's what, out of everybody, according to this, the U.S. Attorney Office wrote a letter indicating Bellamy was not involved in a murder based on interview with drug dealer it prosecuted. He added. Now, that was in 1992. 1992, 28 years ago. So if they knew this information in 1992, why the hell me lie that he made this damn story up? But yet and still use integrity, doing the right thing even when somebody's not looking. They got the information saying that this man was innocent. But yet and still, they let him sit for another 28 years after the fact, totaling 35 years. Okay, it's a good sign when they say, and you see that the justice, and what they see when you see the justice is blindfolded, and they say that justice is blind. Okay, is justice blind? Sit back and think about it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Sit back and think about it. It's just as blind. Told the county district attorney office. They told him, listen, man, this guy was innocent. He didn't have shit to do with it. He lied. He made that shit up. Okay, Big Shot, what's up? And they still kept that man? Where the justice at, man? Regardless of what? And you know the crazy part about it? Because they feel, okay, cool. Well, he probably didn't have anything to do with it. What about the other shit that we didn't catch him for? That's how they think, man. Later for that. You know what? Everybody's so busy worrying about the wrong things, man. We losing people each and every day. We losing people to the street for what? You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I was once the problem. Now I, Brian Glaze Gibbs, seeking to be part of the solution. Later for my past. I do not, you know what I'm saying right now, brag, or booze, or praise myself. Why? Because once, but yet and still I went astray. Yet and still I became that lost sheep. Yet still I went away from all my principles and morals that my mother, that my auntie, that my family instilled in me. Because I wanted to be down. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be it. I wanted the name. A name for what? Cat had a niece. Yes, he had a niece. Ida Nichols. Cookie. Yes, I know that. But like I said, I wanted to be down. I wanted to be cool. All for what? All for the wrong reason. I had a group of individuals, the Eminem crew. I had these guys following me. I stopped them from going to Manhattan and robbing people. Listen, if you get down with me, this is what I'm going to give you each and every week. Guess what? If you get busted, guess what? You're going to get a lawyer. You know what? You get a bail, you're going to get bailed out. Your family going to be taken care of. I had a bunch of individuals following me all because of the wrong reason. Imagine if I had them following me all for the right reason. Imagine if I had them, listen, right now in our particular neighborhood, it's not going to be no crime. It's not going to be no drama. Right now, if I would have took a verse from King George, you know what I'm saying, the same rules and regulation that he applied for, you know what I'm saying, Cat Paradise, imagine if we would have took that same philosophy and applied to the streets of Brooklyn, the streets of Queens, the streets of Manhattan, the streets of Bronx, you know what I'm saying, the streets in Staten Island, Long Island. Imagine Chicago, LA, all over. How powerful could we have been if we would stop no robbing, no stealing, no stick up, no rape, no drug dealing, no murder, okay? No assault. Here it is right now is that we allow all of us to come together as what? One. And use this. You know what I'm saying? Use our intelligence. You know what? To build together. What in the hell could we have accomplished? You know what I'm saying? African Blade, we need a movie about Eminem crew. You know what? Like I said, if it was for the coronavirus, we'd have had a series going. So you know what? Like hopefully right now it's still in the work. But once again, guys, I'm not trying to go off subject. I'm thinking about, you know, how this man, Perry Bellamy, there's plenty of Perry Bellamy out there. I'm saying it's plenty of Perry Bellamy that's out there. Don't get it twisted. It's plenty of Perry Bellamy, victim of circumstance. You know what I'm saying? You know, admitting to shit that they didn't do. Look at the Central Park Five. You know what I'm saying? Period. Look what happened with that. These guys was innocent. And they made these guys, coerced these guys, 5 young men. They coerced them to plead what? Guilty. Make videotapes saying that they was guilty when they wasn't guilty. Even right now, guess what happened? They went away. They got convicted. They got convicted by so-uncalled their peers. How the hell these people can be their peers? You know what I'm saying? Who can be peers of 15, 16 years old? Help me to understand. Only people, so that mean you're supposed to have a bunch of 15, you know what I'm saying, 14, 16 years old in the jury? What we talking about, these are their peers. That's not their peers. That's not reality. Here it is right now, as strange as it may be. Probably right now, if you had 14, 15, 16-year-old back then on the jury to judge these individuals that was the same age they was, probably they would have came up with the right decision. You know why? Because they would have probably used what we all have. That's common sense. You know what I'm saying? Imagine we all use common sense each and every day. You know what I learned as I got older? What of common sense, man? Common sense, man, helped me a lot. Because guess what? Life is simple, Simon. What we do as human beings, we overthink the situation. We overthink the circumstance. Check out the Casting Call video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Like I said, yeah, I got a Casting Call video out there on my YouTube channel. Yo, hit that like button. Content that's out there, that's on there. You know what? I got my start through InfoMind. InfoMind, thank you very much. InfoMind, I truly appreciate everything that you have done. I appreciate you. InfoMind is an individual that, you know, right now when I reach out to him, he did a piece of my man, Walter King Tut Johnson. Somebody sent me that piece. And what I did, I reached out to InfoMind. And like InfoMind said, initially he was afraid. He didn't really want to touch my story. Why? Because of who I once was. And you know what? Like I told you right now, it's a different. If you really met me and know me and understand me, guess what? I am probably one of the person with the biggest heart. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Like I said right now, do I got a problem? Yes. But the bottom line is what I do is I take my medication each and every day and I strive and I pray to be the best person I can possibly be. I learn from my mistake. I ask for forgiveness. And guess what? Have I changed? Yes, I have changed. I've been home over 23 years. And you know what? Guess what? I'm free. Here it is right now. People keep saying like right now, you can't change. You know what? You can change if you want to change. Change comes from within. And getting back to the story, you know what I'm saying, about what we starting right now is New York parole release convict who set up officer, you know what I'm saying, for the murder. Okay, that's the story we're getting back to. And to me, we saying Perry. Perry right now is at the 35 years. Guess what? Do he got psychological issue? Trust me, we should also be praying for Perry. You know what I'm saying? I pray to Perry. I ask Perry for my forgiveness for everything that I have done, you know, being part of the organization that had hurt him and his family. I pray for his forgiveness. Will he forgive me? I don't know. But the bottom line is I'm a fan. I want him to win. I want him after 35 years for being incarcerated, being in jail for something that he did not do, that he lied saying he was somewhere where he wasn't. And guess what? He involved in so many different people in situation, circumstance that got him caught up into doing 35 years. For what? Nothing. That man went away when he was 24 years old. The same age I was when I went away. And you know what? Guess what, man? Was it worth it? I can honestly say, looking straight into the camera, it was not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody think being out there, in and out of jail? I spent at one time, like I'm saying, 90 straight days in the hole. You know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of hole from the 15 years that I was in and out of prison. And you know what? That's an addiction. I used to be addicted to jail, prison. Why? Because when I got out, I got bailed out. I kept doing stupid things to get me right back into it. So guess what? For what? Because I want to be down. I want to be cool. I want to be it. Listen, Sutter and Fountain, hey man, season of 7-1, Tony Victoria, wow. Like I said right now, all that shit is overrated, man. Like I said, don't get tricked by these videos. You know what I'm saying right now? When we was coming up, guess what happened? We didn't have all that shit. We didn't have the YouTube. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have all these television stations. You know what? Whatever. You see a rapper, you know what I'm saying, telling a hell of a story, got all the big mansion, got all the fancy car, the swimming pool, all the beautiful ladies and the jewelry, minute video. And you know what? Most of these individuals look at this shit like we in awe. We drooling out of the mouth like a pit bull. Like we want that. But guess what? Everything come with a price, man. And what I'm trying to say right now, they fronting, they acting. The bottom line, none of that shit is theirs. They fronting, they pretending. Even when you watch even you used to watch Ghost. You watch Ghost in jail. You know what I'm saying? Right now, facing life, facing the death penalty or whatever. But guess what? When that camera go black, what happened? Ghost go home. You know what I'm saying? Goes home and go make love to his wife. You know what I'm saying? Eat, you know what I'm saying? Dinner with his kids. Go to church with his family. You know what? All that shit is make believe. And what I'm trying to challenge y'all, listen, man, stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system your permanent address. Crime doesn't pay. Look at me, man. This is my story. This is my book, Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption, crack, money, murder, and redemption. Sit back and think about it, folks. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. Email me, Brian, Brian Gibbs, Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Order your signed copy. This is the blueprint, folks. This is the blueprint that will help keep your child, your grandchild, your nieces, your nephew, your them saying kids, you know what I'm saying right now, your cousin, I'm saying your neighbor. It will help them to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address. Order this signed copy of your book and get your BGG, you know what I'm saying, mask for free. Follow me. That's why I say real talk from the street, you know what I'm saying, for the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And like I said right now, look at this man. This man need help. Perry Bellamy, like I say, welcome home. I'm sorry you had to went through what you went through, but just like right now, it's plenty of innocent victim of circumstances out there. It's plenty of us that fell in the street, you know what I'm saying, fell in love with the street for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what? We all get caught up into that what? That infamous follow leader game. Monkey see, monkey do. Nah, man, we are better than that. We are smarter than that. What we have to do is we have to uplift our brothers and our sisters each and every day. We have to uplift them. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm open for question, guys. I'm open for question. Anybody got any question that they want to ask me? Ask me. Ask away. You know, ask away. But once again, like I said right now, is share my story, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, be on this platform. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. I am humble, very, very humble. Big Shy Glaze, it took me years in prison to learn a better way. And you know what, Shy? It's never, never, never too late to learn. It's never, never too late to learn. I'm proud of you, man. 22 years, man. You know what? Sometimes it take us shorter, sometimes it take us longer. What you think about Fat Cat? You know what? It's not African Blade. What I think about Fat Cat, you know, it's nothing that I think about Fat Cat. Fat Cat right now, regardless of what we've been through, I'll always have love and respect for him. And you know what? Honestly speaking, I hope he do come home. Right now is right when he's up for parole. I hope right now New York State would grant him parole the same way they granted Perry Bellamy parole. And right now is once he go down to Florida to finish up his state time down in Florida, I hope Cat get out and live a law-abiding, productive life, and he died outside as a free man. You know what? Because that's what it's all about, man. You know what? Forgiveness. Let he or she who have not sinned cast the first stone. You know what? Who am I to judge? I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be the solution. You and Bimmy cool. You know what? Like I said right now, me and Bimmy, we good. We good. We good. We good. Me and Bimmy is good. Like I said right now, we had some misunderstanding. We talk. You know, we talk from time to time. And like I said right now, Bimmy a good guy, man. Bimmy a good guy. Hey, African Blade, love you too, man. You know what I'm saying? Love you too, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know, ask away, y'all. I'm open. I'm an open book. Like I say, okay, they say Perry Bellamy's father was killed instead of his mother because his mother was a minister, but both his mother and father was minister. You know what? Yes. Right now is it came down. They wanted to hit Perry Bellamy mother. And right now, at the last minute, Cat changed his mind. Cat say no to Perry Bellamy mother. Get his father, who's working at the laundromat at the time. Yes, so that is. Listen, everybody. Like I say, okay, what is your impression of Donovan Saint? I don't up for debate. How you doing, brother? I really don't have no impression. Right now is guess what he was saying, you can hear the passion, you can hear the conviction in his voice. That speak for itself. Oh man, I missed that. I missed that. Mexicano. Okay, Trina Davis, love you from Oakland, California. Thank you for joining in. Love you too. How bad was the Jamaica? Okay, I don't really quite understand that. How bad was Jamaica or how bad was the Jamaicans? I'm confused about that. Come back with that question, you know? But listen, like I tell you right now, listen, I, Brian Glaze Gibb, was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. How do we stop that modern day slavery? How do we stop our kids, your kids, my kids, all the kids that's out there to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent home, their permanent address? How do we do that? You know what? Share communication. When there's no communication, there's no understanding. When there's no understanding, everything tend to be mass chaos, and that's what we got to. The Jamaicans, the Jamaican. Okay, cool. You're right, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with the Jamaicans, it was just different, man. They, came to the United States and basically right now felt that the African American black had it way too good, man. They felt that they had it way too good. And you know what? Like I said right now, is they love the African American woman, but they hated the African American man. That's true. God bless OG. A lot of respect for you. Okay, HNIC for real. Thank you, man. Up for debate. Have you heard a guy? Oh, okay. Damn, everything just coming too fast. It's coming too fast. Okay. What about Pistol Pete from okay, Sex Money Murder? I heard of Pistol Pete, but Pistol Pete came after me, and like I said right now, hopefully he get out, man. Hopefully he learned his lesson and he get a second opportunity to get out. You know what I'm saying? Believe in second chance, man. Anybody can change. Change come from where, everybody? Change come from deep down here. Change come from within. In order to change, you must want to change. In order to change, sometimes what it take pain to change. But guess what? It don't count anybody out, because if you want to change, you can change. Even right now, I changed. I changed from a numerous reason. You know what? Peter 90. Okay. What's up, OG? Jose Torres, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining in, man. Thanks for joining in. I changed because right now I want to change. Glaze Blessing, how you doing, Joy? Okay, Aaron Pico, did you know Get a Boy from the Bronx? No, I didn't know Get a Boy from the Bronx. What about the Yellow Top crew? You know what? Kevin McCoy, you know what I'm saying? Me and Chango 5, we established a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? We met on the strength of Infomine. You know what I'm saying? Powerful story. Chango's out there doing a lot of great and powerful things. Him, Miss T, you know what? Those are good people that we keep in contact with. And you know what? Like I said, I'm a big fan of theirs. You know what I'm saying? Period. Why? Because you want them. You want them to grow. You want them to, more or less like excel. How about the preacher from Harlem crew? You know what, man? Listen, it's a big difference, man. The preacher crew from Harlem was a dangerous, dangerous crew. You know what I'm saying? Glaze, Mike Jones, Glaze, have you ever been robbed? Oh man, come on. You grew up in New York City, you're gonna get robbed, man. I got beat up and robbed, by a guy that did an interview with me named Sangria, man. He beat me up and took my trench coat, man. You know what? Guess what? Why? Because that's what it was all about, man. He got me, you know what I'm saying, period. He beat me up, literally, a few years older than me, beat me up, you know what I'm saying? Light-skinned brother, man, beat me up, man. Looked like a bald eagle, man. I saw him coming. It's like he was up in the air, like, you know what I'm saying, right now. Arr! You know what I'm saying, coming like a bald eagle. And right now I'm trying to get away. He snatched me up, boom. When he snatched me up, man, he started hooking off on me. We fighting or whatever. He getting the best of me. And he took my black trench coat. I would never forget that, man. So don't get me wrong. Anybody that say that they never got beat up, they never got robbed, nothing never happened to them, they not being real with you, man. I got beat up and robbed on Rikers Island, man. I got robbed and stuck up on Delancey Street, man. Me and my boy Domino, man. The bottom line is right now, we robbed somebody, we had some money, we went down to Delancey Street to buy some clothes and stuff like that and shoes. And these guys right now, when it turned dark that time, during that period of time, you know how when daylight savings time and they got dark, we leaving Delancey Street or whatever, the last stop is Flourishine, buying our British Walkers or whatever. I got several bags and Domino got a bunch of bags because he had more money than me. So guess what happened is, as we coming out, you know what I'm saying, period, everything's shutting down. These guys got out the car, pistol, shotgun. Right now, they came out, click, click, click. What the hell are you going to do? Probably, I think I was like 15, 16 years old. We don't got no gun. The bottom line is right now here. Fuck, you won. My man Domino held on to his shit. My man Domino was like, yo, man, he wasn't letting go. You know what I'm saying? And here it is right now. The guy, like, boom, boom, put the shotgun in his damn chest. And guess what? He still, like, fighting, didn't want to let go. I'm like, man, let that go. Because once again, what only going to take is a pull of a finger. It don't take much. And people do not understand any money in life can be had. Don't be tricked. Even it's no different right now. Somebody sticking you up with a shotgun, somebody hitting your bank account through that white collar crime, through fraud. Anybody can be had. Don't think people cannot be had. Anybody that media and say nothing bad never happened to them, like they always was like King Kong or always was the champ. That's a bunch of baloney. I took a loss. And right now, a lot of people can't deal with that. A lot of people want to admit to their most embarrassing moment. I can tell you when I cried like a little baby. The first time I went to Rikers Island, I'm in a cell. It's freezing cold in January of 1980. I'm under the cover. You know what I'm saying? Period. Rikers Island is on a river, on the water, on the ocean. Right now, I'm crying, but wait until I go home. You know what? Like I told you, everybody took a damn loss. But how many people going to tell you their most embarrassing moment? Why? Because of pride. Keep that in mind. Because of pride. And that's what I want everybody to know. Temper is what get us in trouble. Pride is what keep us there. Pride keep us walking with our chest up. Our chest up for what? You know what I'm saying? What we got our chest up for? Later for that. In order to be honest with anybody else, you must first attempt to be honest with yourself. That's what it's all about. And that's what I want everybody to understand. My to make pain, a change. Trials, to tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Six, and he was fired from Horsey Street, Horsey between Patchen and Ralph. Like I said right now, I grew up there on that block. I used to live 685, and he had some family member, Pop, let me see, Belinda and Michelle and Cannon. You know what I'm saying? So right now, yeah, I knew 50 Cent for years. But anyway, people, like I told you right now, thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending this time with me. What I'm gonna plan on doing, I'm open. Word up. I always wonder if you knew rap and magnetic. You know what? I didn't know rap, but I knew Supreme. I know Supreme well, man. Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop. No, I don't know Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop. Damn, Shorty Pop. Where Shorty Pop is from? Brian, do you remember Kumku and Farm in the deli out on Fort Greene? Nah, I can't say that I do. Shanti D, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. DC, shout out, Shanti. Okay, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. No, I did not know Shorty Pop. You know what I'm saying, from DC. Did you know George Wallace? Only thing I know about George Wallace, he was a comedian, J Money. Five Deuce Entertainment, man. I almost put a hit on my, okay, damn. What about, okay. She was DC. Who was DC? African Blade. Shorty Pop is from DC. No, I didn't know. I didn't know too many people from DC. Did you take trip to DC back in the days? You know what? I took a few trips. You know what I'm saying? Period. The biggest trip that I took when I was on a run with Webb and them. And right now, as we went from, I met them up in DC, and then we went to Baltimore Washington Airport before we went to Chicago, then to LA. I was trying to get plastic surgery back then. You know what I'm saying? Period. So yeah. Hey, but like I say, folks, thank y'all for joining me in. Think about it. Like I said right now, crime doesn't pay. Did you ever have any deal? No, I never had anything to do with or any dealing with JBM. George Waller, aka George. No, I didn't know nothing about him. What was it like to make $40,000 a day, man? It was food goals. I'm thinking they're gonna last forever. When you're making $40,000 a day, you think it's gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever, man. Right now I was offered, you know what I'm saying, period, the opportunity to step off. And basically I would have got $50,000 a month, you know what I'm saying, to step off or happen to do nothing. They didn't have to get my hands dirty. And I was got $10,000 to $20,000 a month pocket money. But it's like right now, where that's $60,000 to $70,000. Why the hell I'm gonna leave for $60,000 to $70,000 when, like I said, I'm making 40 a day? But you know what? Hindsight is 2020, because once again, right now, guess what? I should have never gotten to that shit in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Sneak. and window seat. Keep the video coming. Great content. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's what it's all about. This channel, what I'm trying to do is open it up, folks. Right now is anything that you want to see, anything that you want to talk about right now, hit me up, man. Did you, okay, Big D. Yeah, I know Big D is, oh, Chan De Niro. Is it true Pappy went crazy? I'm not going to say that Pappy went crazy. I just say right now, Pappy was put in a predicament that he's very heavy sedated, heavy on medication. And right now, Pappy a good guy, man. I love Pappy to death. Somebody just threw up a question that I knew Boo Brown. You know what I'm saying? Are you talking about Wade Rice? You know what I'm saying? Period. Me and Wade Rice went to jail together. We was on Rikers Island as kids, man. You know what? Basically, right now, that was the first time I was on Rikers Island. And when I got beat up and jumped on Rikers Island, guess what? Yeah, Boo Brown was there. Did he help me? Hell no, man. Boo Brown. Yeah, I know Boo Brown. Everybody say me and Boo Brown look alike, okay? Do you have survivor guilt at all or feel lonely because you made it out? No, like I said right now, it's guilt. I have a lot of guilt. The guilt that I have is like, the acts that I was once a part of, the life that I was once responsible for taking, the life that I have destroyed. It's like for years, you know what I'm saying, right now. And I think that's when I was going through my episode and getting the psychological help that I needed and had to take medicine because of the fact, yeah, I had issue. You know what I'm saying? I had anger management issue. I had a lot of issue going on upstairs that I had to basically get it together. You know what I'm saying? Period. So the bottom line, yes, I got plenty of regret, remorseful, because once again, it took the death of my mother to help me to understand what I put the victim and their family through. You're like, listen, check it out. Get Straight from the Street, Volume 1, Straight from the Street, Volume 2 by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Brian, was OG Nuke from Brownsville as big as some people say? HNIC for real. I can vouch for Nuke. And honestly speaking, right now, Nuke is a little younger than me, so I don't consider him to be an OG. But Nuke, yeah, young guy, very, 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 very official. Right now is you can't take anything from anybody or whatever. The shit that he was doing at the early age that he was doing, like I said right now, once again, it was another lost soul. Like I said right now, his name, like I said, Nuke spoke for itself. So it's not, some of the shit that you hear about. You got some of these people want to exaggerate or blow things out of content. Nuke was young. And Nuke was heavy and he was deep into a lot of different things. So right now, I know Nuke personally. And right now yes, he's a little younger than me, but he was the real deal. And right now I heard an interview that he did when he came home. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the individual that he became. I'm proud of the things that he's trying to seek to do for the community. And just like I said right now, shout out to Nuke. Shout out to Killer Kev. Shout out to a lot of guys, man, because once again, when you watch, you listen, you try to understand where they at now. Later for where we once was, or who we once was, where you at now. Because if they were still stuck, or if I was still stuck in that past or in that nonsense, then guess what, man? Who the hell? Like I said right now, that mean we haven't learned. That mean we're stuck. Did you know Killer Ben? Killer Ben, yes, Justo HNIC. Yes, I know Killer Ben. Killer Ben was a good young gentleman. Like I said right now, the Killer Ben that I know or whatever, and the relationship that we had, I love him, miss him dearly. Good guy, good guy. But once again, people, that's what we got to sit back and think about. Oppose us bashing each other, oppose us downing each other, oppose us being like crab in a barrel. Trying to step on one another to get somewhere. Nah, man. What about reaching back, pulling somebody up? What about reaching back, pulling your sister up, pulling your brother up, pulling each other up, uplifting each other? Like I say, I had an army following me because of the wrong reason. And oftentimes as I got older and I sat back and got true educated and understanding myself, I started thinking about it. I had a bunch of people following me all for the wrong reason. Imagine if I'd had them follow me for the right reason. What could I have become? What could I have done? I could have done a lot of great things. Do you know Key Money Green? No, I don't. No, I don't. Did you know Peter Rolak Pistol Pete? The only thing I know is what y'all know. It's like from stories. No, I didn't know Peter Rolak Pete. I didn't know the Pistol Pete. Hey, my man. Oh, man, I love what you're doing. People don't know the one behind the gun and the knife. That's my man, Chad De Niro. How you doing, brother? Rico Brown from Austin, Texas, just sent you an email. Hey, thank you, Tywin. Peace, brother. Did you know I ever met or run across Rayford Edmonds? You know what? Like I said, no, I didn't know nothing about Rayford Edmonds. You know what? The first time I ever heard about Rayford Edmonds, I was already in jail. Tyrone Brown, what's up, brother? How you doing? I respect Glaze. The first time I ever heard of Rayford Edmonds, I was already in jail, and I saw what y'all saw, that what you seen on TV. I didn't know anything about him. Was it true Preem did that to E Moneybag over Blackie? I don't know nothing about that, man. That was like, after my time, what I'm saying, period. And once I left, all that shit was over. But yeah, Red Jamaican, man. My thought that, and we're not Jamaican, we're more Geechee than Jamaican. I am not Jamaican. I am, Geechee. My family migrated from the South, like a lot of different family. We migrated from the South and went to New York. So right now is I am Geechee. I am not West Indian. I am not. I guess I picked up the Brooklyn accent over time, but right now is my family migrated from, the South. Period. Once again, folks, listen. Hey, email me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Email me. Then to order your signed copy of the Brian Glaze Gibbs book. I'm saying Beyond Lucky, a true story of change and redemption. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. Why at last, if you order your signed copy of the Brian, I'm saying BGG face mask. Right now, protect yourself against the coronavirus. Here it is right now, is guess what? It's free. And here it is, you'll get a good read. You'll get the blueprint that will stop your kid, my kid, I'm saying, from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their home. Frank White, thank you, Frank White, thank you. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Check out the Teespring, folks. I got merchandise on Teespring. Thank you for the Asa M. Ka, thank you for the $5 donation. Hold up the brother back home, giving the insight. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Like I said, right now is, hey, I'm open. Whether y'all want to give donation, whether y'all want to give advice, whatever you want to give, man, I'm open. Are you going, game over? Are you going to do Straight from the Street Volume 3? You know what, game over, man? Listen, man. I am. Basically right now I'm behind. I'm past due, man. I'm past due. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring you down to Colorado once the COVID is over. What part of Colorado, my brother? Tell me, what part of Colorado? Huh? Denver, Aurora, Thornton, Boulder, North Glen. Let me see if I'm missing anything, man. Let me, I'm saying, Carmen City. Let me know where, man. Where at in Colorado, man? Where at in the 303-720, huh? Colorado Springs. Oh, man. 809. Hold on. 809, man. 809. Um, um, 719. How do you stay? Allen, man. 719, man. 719 303, man. 970. Love your story. Right now, all asset with me. Hey, man, I love Denver, man. Like I said, right now, damn, 80222, 80202, 80216. Right now, man, listen, I love Denver. Denver, Colorado, man. You know what? Right now, Wes, guess what? That's when I'm on my road of redemption, man. Whether you believe me or not, I used to work at, damn, what's the place called? Damn, man. It was in Siberia in Littleton, man. It was a mall over there near Columbo, there named Southwest Mall. When I got out, I used to work in the Southwest Mall. Then I went to the Tabor Center, downtown Denver. Then I got lucky and went to the Cherry Creek Mall. Same period, man. Yeah. So the bottom line, yeah, I love 303. I love Colorado, man. Colorado been good to me. You know what? Shout out. I'm moving back to Colorado Spring. I was stationed at Fort Carson to be back in 2 months, man. Congratulations. Bet I'll see you at the fight. Oh man, guys, I'm missing that, missing that, missing that. Hey, but listen right now, folks. Listen. Once again, here it is, whoever wanting, whether it's advice, whether internship. How do I build a better brand? How do I build a better product? How do I build a better channel? Awesome. Can't wait for volume 3. Gain over. Listen, like I said, I gotta get off my lazy, man. I got a lot of good shit that I'm working on. Some powerful stuff that right now is, if I take the T together, it will blow volume 1 and 2 out together. Come through. Listen, man, what part, man? What part? Denver or Aurora, man? Give me some location, man. Give me some flashback, man. Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to do something on fashion, man. Like, sit back and think about for all your old head. I want to do something on fashion. You know what I want to do about fashion? I want to do something. Did you meet Mike Tyson? Yes, I have. I want to do fashion old school, British Walkers, boys, gabardines, that what I'm saying right now, pleats, mock neck, turtleneck, armor, nick, Kango, nylon, what I'm saying, Paris, BBD. Also, I have to look you up, brother. Okay, cool. I want to do something. I want to do something. I want to do something on fashion, man, because fashion is huge, man. That's what I used to get in trouble for, because right now is you want to dress. You want to dress to impress who? You want to dress to impress the Lord. Yeah, velours, man. Velours was, oh, man. Velour anything, man. Before you start getting to the Fila and the Sergio Tancinis and all that other good stuff, man. Stan Smith. Oh, man, I love Stan Smith. I got a few now, brand new, sneak and window seat. Yes, Stan Smith. You right, man. Gabardine, you name it. Hey, but anyone, folks, thank y'all for joining in. Ever met Dapper Dan? You know what I'm saying right now? Not personally, but I went down to the spot. Everybody, what I'm saying, thank y'all for joining in tonight. Hey, listen, I want to start this yep, me. I'm Rumble Johnson, trainer, and Bang Louie and Nate and Ezra announced the fight. Okay, man. Listen, come out with the fly clothing line. Okay. Listen, thank y'all for joining in. I am Brian Glaze Gibbs. Thank y'all for joining in. I truly appreciate it. To my late brother, the late, what I'm saying, George Davis, aka Juice, aka Beyond Lucky, the bro change anyone can. Like my man OG Shabay Allah, on Wonderful Shamik, on Born Freedom, great people. Thank you. I keep up your goon. Hey, thank you, Jimmy. Hey, you got some great people. Like I said, that this winter straight, man. That's how it was, man. Hey, thank you for joining in. Thanks for the donation. Tune in soon. Check out my latest content. King George, happy birthday, King George. Rest in peace. Christian Prater. Okay. Troy Victoria. Okay. Thank you much, man. Have a good one. Thank y'all for joining in. One love, y'all.